Okay. So I don't know if many of us are in class today. So if you are available and join us, I think someone is here already. Please, if you can hear me very well, please you can write it on the chat so that I can know. So that I can know if you can hear me. I want to be sure people that are online. Um, so I'll be sure people that are online. So if you can hear me, can you write? If you can hear me, can you write on the chat? Can you write on the chat so that I can see us? Welcome to class. Please, if you can hear me very well, please, I want you to write on the chat so that I can get to communicate well with you guys. If you're in the last class, can you tell me I'm in the last class? If you are not in the last class, let me know. Or probably we should wait for others also so that we can get informed together so that they will not miss the class. Okay, as many of us, can we see me or hear me? Let me be sure. Okay, let us be sure. If it, is it your network? Because I want to be sure. I want to be sure of people that can see me. Okay, can you hear me also? Please, I need your reply on the chat box. Okay, fine. I think Esther is saying finally. I can hear you and see. Okay, fine. I like that. Fine. Who again is there? Yes, sir. Okay, Ibrahim, thank you. Oh, fine. That's nice. Okay, Innocent too, thank you. Fine, that's good. So, few things. I'll be addressing few things, then we'll go into the question and answer. But let me address those things first so that we still have other people that actually want to join and I know here. Number one, thank you for coming to us, and I want to apologize for the last class that we couldn't have a standard connection based on network. I don't know why. Virtually every Saturday at my own end like that it rains, so I actually have issues with that. So now please I want us to know that when we come for live section, we come for the Q&A and we come for the quiz. So most of the quiz will not be posted on WhatsApp. We did that because we had people that actually they came online and based on the network we couldn't they couldn't get their own like a link for the quiz. So take note of this. The quiz is not going to be on the WhatsApp page. It's going to be live. It's going to be live. So for this class, basically, we are waiting for others to be live. The quiz might will not be on the WhatsApp. It's going to be live. It was because of the breaking up and down last week. That was why we had the quiz on WhatsApp. So I know a lot of us will not come. They will not come for class today, and they want actually to get the quiz on WhatsApp. So it's not like that. So that's that on that. Then also let me address this one also. We're going to be doing some mini projects whereby we're going to be sending it through an email, and then your you're going to be given a data set. Basically, you're going to be working on when we start a practical class. Then it's going to be you're going to be sending your answers through mail, and it's going to be for a specific time. And also for the quiz basically it has a specific time. If you can hear me, just write. I can hear you. For the quiz, it has a specific time. So so it's not that the quiz will wait till like 1 week. No, the quiz will not wait till like 1 week. At least next hours, depending on decisions. Basically, next few hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, the quiz will go off. So I want us to be carried along with that. So the quiz will not wait because I know of people like that. I reach out to me during the week when the quiz had already been closed. There's nothing I can do with that for that week. So I want us to be up and doing so that we can get the quiz done on time. If you can still hear me, fine. Just tell me you can hear me. Fine. Okay, without wasting much time because I today we might not be taking too much of your time. Two things. Number one, I want you to tell me any question you have. Now, note this: for as many of us that are presently on the live section, it's going to be a plus mark, an additional mark for you. Okay, fine. Case of Kingsley said he can hear me very well. That's nice. So for this class, basically, I want for the next few minutes, if you are online now, if you are online, can you tell me what you have learned in the last class? So that will give you a plus for coming to class early. I'm going to post it on the group. It's going to be an extra mark for people that are live now. So if you can tell me what you have learned in the last class, let me see what you have learned in the last class. Just write it. You can hear me very well, unless if the network is. I think network should not have any issue now. You should not have issue with any network now. You shouldn't have any issue with network. So if you're online presently, if you're online presently and you want to tell me what you have learned, okay. Okay, Ganiyu Ibrahim, I learned all tools used in carrying out data analytics. Okay, you learned all the tools used in carrying out data analysis. Okay, for Ibrahim, let me post it on the group. For Ibrahim, I'm going to be giving you a number. I'm going to be giving everybody a number now. Please, you are going to reach out to me. Number one, you're having 10 marks. 10 marks. So Ibrahim Ganiyu, your own is 10 marks, right? Ibrahim Ganiyu, note your number, please. That's one. That's 10 marks. Now let's go to Gist with Osas. Gist with Osas. Okay, you learned that research is a very important part of data analysis. Research is a very important part of data analysis. I need a very good details about that. I need a very good detail about that. Okay, no Adbu Kadri. Okay, Gist with Osas. So far you're online. I'm going to give you number two. You have 10 marks extra. You have 10 marks extra. Please note your number. Give to us. You have if you can hear me, give to us. Please note that. Let me be sure on the chat section so that I'll be sure of the number. If you get that, if you don't get that, I'll be sure. Now, okay. Now the question is, what did you learn in the last class? Give Gist with us. Okay, good. That's beautiful. Now, okay, let's go on. What did you learn in the last class? What did you learn before we went to the Q&A? Who again is replying? I have just two people with just 10 marks. 10 marks, 10 marks. Okay. I learned, okay, case soft. You learn about different types of data. Good. Structured, I like this. Structured and unstructured data. Qualitative and quantitative data. Good. I like this. That case soft, you are number three. 10 marks. Case soft, you are number three. Please note that. Okay, I'm trying to get number three. Case soft is number three. You got to get that. Okay. I learned about Gani environment. Okay, fine. Case of quantitative and structure. Okay, we're coming back to structured and unstructured in that word. Okay, Princess, you are number four. You said you learned the basic tools used in data analysis and also the importance of those tools. Fine. So, Princess, you are number four. Princess, you are number four. You're having extra 10 marks. So this is what I'm going to use for this week actually. This is what we're going to use for that. Okay, now any other person, let's see what we have learned. I learned unstructured data is hard. Okay, Princess number four. Okay, Esther is saying I learned unstructured data is hard to analyze and it lacked a predefined structure. Oh yes. If it is hard, meaning that for you to structure anything, for you to work on an analysis, you need to structure it. After structuring it, you do the analysis. So Esther, you have number five. So I'm putting it on the group so that people can see that we are online. And if they want to get their mark, they get that. Okay. So Esther, you're number five like that. Okay, let's go again. Let's go. Who again? I learned. Okay, Raji Ademola. You learned basic tools in data analysis. Okay, you learned basic tools in data analysis. For example, Excel, Power BI. Okay, fine. So Raji Ademola, your own is your number six. Please note your number. Number six. 10 marks. I have close to like 14 people on this live section. So if you want to get your mark, please tell me what you have learned. I need to know what you have learned so that it will not look as if we just do video and then we don't actually get it. Okay, no Abu Kadri. You learned about method of data collection. Okay, okay. And also, okay, Raja, you also learned that data type you also learn you also type of and okay and also type of data analysis. Okay, fine, that's correct. Samuel Oluwatobi Ayola, I learned that predictive analysis helps organization anticipate trends and outcomes. For example, a hospital can forecast patients admission rates. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so for Samuel Ayola, you be number 7. That's 10 marks. So now, okay, if you are live on the chat, please tell me what we are doing is that we are actually sharing our knowledge on what we learned in the last class. So if you share your knowledge, what we have learned in the last class, you have your 10 mark. So the truth be told, everything you guys have said, they are the truth. They are true actually. Okay, Esther is saying thank you. Okay, fine. Please, if you're on this live section, tell us what you have learned from the video because I want a feedback. I want us to know if you're actually going on with the class. Okay, Ayodele is saying I learned the power of data. Okay, I've learned that data tells a story, and with the right tools, you can uncover trend pattern and opportunity. I see immediately obvious. Okay, fine. That's true. That's true. That's true. So I have just 7 people with that. Please, if you're on this live section, share to us what you have learned in the class, in the video you have watched, so that we can number 1 gain from you and you can get your mark for this section. Now, okay, fine. For that, if you have any question, please you can write your question now. So that we can move with the speed of light. Then we can call it a day because I don't want to actually waste a lot of time. Now, if you have any question on on the structured and unstructured data, if you have question types of data, you might then you might miss the last Q&A question section. So you can actually write your question and then we address it without wasting more time. Okay, and who again is here? And then powered. Okay. I think I did that. Innocent. Okay, Innocent is saying. Okay, Innocent is saying. And also learned about different method of collecting data. That's cool. Different method of collecting data, how you get it through your survey using different tools, Excel, Cocoa Toolbox, especially using Google Form, Google Sheets, and all like that. Okay, fine. So Innocent, you are number 8. I think you're number 8. You have your 10 marks. Okay. Innocent, well done. Then Okoye, I learned that primary data collection is the first answer. Good. By the researcher, and the secondary data collection is use of data already collected by somebody. Okay, Okoye, okay, fine. That's nice. You are number 9. You have 10 marks already. 10 marks. You're number 9, you have 10 marks already. Okay, that's correct. Okay. That's correct. Okay, let's go to the next one. Philemon Joseph said, I learned that unstructured data lacks a predefined structure. Okay, and it's hard to analyze using traditional tools. Okay, fine. You have that. That's Joseph. Joseph, please note your number. Joseph, you are number 10. 10. You're number 10. You're number 10 like that. Okay. 10 marks. Okay. Please note your number. I'm trying. I'm documenting everything I'm doing here, so that we don't have. There's no partiality in the kingdom. Okay. Okay. Now, Esther, sir, the question is this. Okay, Esther, I'm going to note your question. Let me note that. I noted the question already. Pin message. Okay, I pinned it already. So I'll answer that question immediately. I also learned, okay, Innocent say she also learned about structured and unstructured data and how it affects organization, how it predicts the outcome. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Okay. Aisha Raji, I learned basic tools in data analysis. Okay. You learn basic tools in data analysis. Basic tool. Okay. Aisha, can you please tell us the basic tool you have learned, the name of the tools you have learned? I'm going to give you number 11. I'm going to give you number 11 for the 10 marks. Please, if you're on this chat, I will advise you to tell me what you have learned so that you can get your own score for this section. Okay. Then based analysis, continuation of my question is that there is any two. Okay, fine. If you are just joining us, I've never just joined us, tell us what you have learned so that we can get your mark. Okay, fine. Now let me answer Esther's question. Esther says, sir, my question is in these statistics, qualitative and quantitative research, how to collect. Sir, my question is these statistics, qualitative and quantitative research, how to collect data. I don't get that. Okay, you said continuation. Let me check. Continuation, my question is there any tool or software that is easy for this without going to the process of calculating and co? I don't get that. I don't get that question. How to collect data. Now we collect when you want to collect your data after you have used probably your phone, but probably go Cocoa Toolbox, or you collected your data through other means like that, or Google Form. So when you get your database, you want to do your statistics, qualitative or quantitative, then that is the process of analyzing your data. Basically, qualitative is talking about the quality of the research in names. Quantitative is talking about numeric, that's numbers. Or qualitative is talking when we get deep into analysis, you understand that. But collecting of data is through probably you are getting it directly or you use your forms. But I don't really get your question. You can actually retype so I can get that. Okay, Enote, please, I want to ask how long will the assessment window be open for us currently in this section? The assessment window. Okay, are you saying your quiz so that so that you will not miss the quiz? The assessment window is on to everybody, but it depends on the number of hours like that. It might be 4 hours or 5 hours, depending on the agreement on the class now. That's how it will go. Now I want you to ask me relevant questions. Now, note this. I think most of you are actually you that have been taught. You guys want to do the quiz and run. Doing the quiz and run and get certificates does not make you fight well in the real world. So you need to understand what you are learning. It's not about getting the quiz alone. Fine, it's going to be part of your assessment and your certification. But the truth be told, you need to understand every step of this class. So when we are done probably outside the class, we can actually do all those storytelling and LinkedIn organization stuff. But first, you have to deliver well. You can't go to a barber shop and tell the apprentice to barb your hair. You won't agree. You won't allow apprentice to plait your hair. So you have to get the knowledge, let it digest, understand these things so that you get to the new world, you apply those things. So most of you are conscious of the assessment, you're not conscious of getting the understanding of the understanding of the class, getting to know how to analyze. That will not work. Oh, it won't work like that. Okay. Please, I need questions. I need practical questions on analysis, on data analysis. Please, I need questions. I learned about okay, Rita. Rita is saying I learned about what data analysis entails and all in the O. And the main goal is to convert raw data into meaningful information and guide decision. This is the first class. What of the second class? Rita, you have not watched the second class. You need to go and watch second class. You need to watch the second class. But because we are online, I'm going to give Rita your number 12. I'll give you that you're online. I'll give you that number 12. 10 marks. Please note your number. Okay, please note your number. So I will not post this one on WhatsApp again so we can actually focus on etc. Okay, fine. Okay, Rita, fine. Rita, please note your number. You are number 12. Okay, fine. Let's go into other things we need to do. You mean the time? Okay, the time your assessment. I can't tell you you have to come to class. Come to live session. I will tell you when you are doing your assessment on live section. I can't give you a specific time which can be closed. You can't just do assessment without getting the knowledge. It will not be good like that. Okay, now Samuel is asking a question. Chisom Samuel. Samuel, did you write anything about what you have learned in the class? Because so that you can get your mark. Fine, I will answer that question now. There's a difference between data analytics and data science. I told us in the last class, and it is on the first slide. It means probably you are not there. You are not in class. Now, data analytics is the application of gathering the data, after gathering data, cleaning the data, organizing the data, then analyzing the data. After analyzing it, you bring out, then you now interpret the data, you bring out then you now interpret the data, you bring out a report of how of what you have seen in your data, giving out a report. That data analysis. But data science involves coding. Although data analysis is a little of coding because we're going to be doing a part of Python, but not too sophisticated. Data science basically involves algorithms, models, especially coding. So that is the major differences on data to bring out algorithms and models. That is the major difference between data analytics and data science because it did not give me okay, your daily destiny. Omobalaji. I'm not giving you the number. Wow. Okay, I'll check. I'll check that. Okay, so let me give you 13. I'll give you 13 like that. So I'm trying to document this. I'm trying to document all this. Let me give you your 13. I'll give you 13 like that. Okay. Okay, Gani Ibrahim, good question. Which tools is mostly used while cleaning a large data set? Now, it is dependent on where the data set is being stored. Now, you can use Excel depending on the number of data sets, and then it can be so large. But most of the time, Excel can actually might not be able to do some data sets. For example, if you have a company where you have a database is a place where you store a large set of data. Let me give you an example, probably in ShopRite or like in malls. For every day, for every data coming into the amount of goods sold, the price, the quantity, and all like that, is being stored in a database. Now, what they do is that if you are going to analyze anything, they tell you, okay, fine, Ibrahim, come and analyze the data set. Okay, we want to get the amount of goods sold on Tuesday. Okay, in the month of July, especially on Tuesday, and then the quantity and the profit. What you do is this, because it's database, you will use SQL, that is structured query language, to query those data out of your database. So when you bring it out of your database, you can decide to now save it in an Excel format, in CSV or anyone, and bring it to probably Excel, clean it in Power Query, or use Power BI to clean it, or you use your SQL to actually clean it, then bring it out for visualization. So it is how you can understand those tools basically. That is how you can actually get to clean. But for large data sets, it is dependent. If the data set has been stored in a CSV file and it can appear on your Excel, fine. But most of the time, Excel is actually, because of that, might actually not work for a very, very large data set. And I want to know how large your data set is. So it depends. It depends. So you can use your Power Query. You can use Python. So let me finish the aspect of the database. So when you now query it out and you do your cleaning, what you do is that you just fetch the one you need for the analysis. You will not go and bring every data. You will not use, no. You fetch the one you need. I think if I actually answered your question, Ibrahim can type so that I can actually get to know if I've answered your question. If I've not, let me know. You can retype so that I can get that. But it's dependent on where your data set is being stored. Okay. Okay. Well, let me see other questions. Okay. Kingsley, you also learn basic tools in data collection, which are spreadsheet, correct? E.g. Excel, good Excel, survey, Google Form, database, SQL, correct? Correct. Please, I want your questions now. Nice. I haven't gotten number. Yusuf, Simon, you said you haven't gotten a number. Okay, how you are going to get your own number and your score is this? Tell me what you have learned in the video you have watched, so that we know we are 100% sure of what you have learned. Okay, fine. Ibrahim said he understands now. Fine. Please, I need your question. Yes, yes. There's a place online now. The video we watched for this week is part one. You're going to be getting the part two and the part three. Again, so now note the reason why we are not dropping all these videos like once and for all is because rushing things will not make you digest it. Digest all these things. We are going to be going to practical class, and when we get to practical class, I will just be saying those terms, and then we keep on going. So if you don't understand those terms, basically, you might not actually be confused. So you have to learn the terms very well. Digest all those things. Let it sink in your heart. Do revision. Let it sink in your heart. One. Number two, understand those things, because when we get into analysis, so that you not get confused. That's why we are taking our time to make you understand all those things. Now, you're going to be learning you're going to learn that in the next all the other parts, the other part of the class. But I want to mention that now we have places where you can get raw data. We have government.ng. We have Kaggle. Kaggle is the most, let me say, popular and well recognized place to get your data set. But let me now tell you this: it depends on the research you are doing. For example, if you are doing a capstone project, you can go to Kaggle to get data. Now, if you actually are doing a research project and then you want to get, probably you want to do analysis on a company, you can get the data sets on their website. Then what you do, we have something called web scraping. Web scraping can be done in Excel, can be done using Python. You get now web scraping. When we get to that, you get to understand that web scraping is just picking your data set from the website. Although they are lost to it, you get, like going to Wikipedia and getting data set from that. So when you now bring it into Excel format, you have to clean it because it's going to be very dirty. You have to clean it. You have to format it, then place it correctly before you now do your analysis. So you can get your raw data research you are doing. Some people actually do research analysis. You get, some do clinical analysis. So some will go to, they do experiment, they do their experiment and get their data, and then they analyze it. Some actually store their own data. Then we have data on Kaggle, we have data virtually everywhere, depending on the research. If I've answered your question, please, Innocent, if I've answered the question, please let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, Sam, okay. What you have learned in second class is the method of collecting data. My question is, how do you collect data on experiment, e.g., control studies? Now, listen, if you are collecting your data on the experiment, now it depends on the kind of experiment you are doing. It depends on the types of experiments you are doing. Now, if you are doing it in a control room like that, if you are doing an experiment, meaning you have to carry out. So when you carry out a procedure, you get a result. Let me give an example. If you are told, okay, fine, you want to do analysis on, let me say, the weight and the density of a flyer that you actually make during your harvest and all that. I'm just using that as an example. Environment. Now, when you get taken, you have to wait. So when you wait like that, you have to document everything you are doing. Okay, weight and density. Now, after you have written it, you now do data entry. There's something called data entry. So they will do your data entry basically into probably a CSV file, Excel file, depending on what you want to use to collect your result. So when you do that one, you have your result depending on. We have something like that when they do the experimental analysis like that, they can naturally get their results on their device. So they bring it out. So what you now do is that you have to combine all the results you have gotten from your experiment, then put it inside a file. So you can add that on that. What are the steps to analyze? What are the how your data set is being stored? Now, to analyze any data set, you need to clean it after you have gathered it. So the storage will determine how you analyze the quality data set. Now, when you store it, the process is when you store it, you check, okay, fine, this and this is needed for this qualitative. Let me explain this. When it comes to quantitative analysis, quantitative is um, getting the quantity basically numerical. Qualitative basically is in strings you get. So now, if you are getting your data set like that, it is your aim and objective that will determine how you get your quantitative analysis, your data set. I don't know if I answered the question. And if you want me to actually talk about that, let me know. And if you are talking about, probably you are talking about statistical analysis, where you do your qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis, when you do your descriptive, differential statistics, if that is what you are asking, let me know. Let me be sure of that. Let me be sure of what you are saying. Let me be sure of what I'm saying. Okay, let me answer that question. Please, if you are just joining us and you are in this live section and you have not gotten your marks, please tell me what you have learned in the class so that I can give you number. I can give you number so that we can get your mark. Okay, let me check for other. Let me check for other questions. So, so how can I set up? How, how can I set my system laptop ready for practical class tools to install as a okay, Esther? Okay, fine. I think what we're going to do is we are going to do a live section where we are going to reach out. Like we are going to have, if you have issues with installing your softwares, we are going to do that so that everybody can be on the same page. Then if you have any issue in installing on your laptop, you can reach out to me. We can actually sort that out. Then some of you that ask questions, some of us question about, okay, fine, if you want an extra class and basically payment and all like that. If you want an extra class for this class, you can reach out to me. Reach out to me. So we talk about that. So if you have issues with installing that, probably we are going to have a live section for that. And if you have any issues, you can reach out so that we can help you to install your tools. Now let me say that for now, don't be too anxious of too much tools now. Just do Excel. If you don't have Excel, use WPS. That's WPS allowed. But the issue we are going to be having is that your WPS have some so your Excel have some function WPS do not have. Although some WPS is offline, while your Excel we have offline and online. You get so if you want to do online, fine. If you want to do offline, you can actually get your disk, then you install them, or you go to a computer village, they help you install. Or you want to pay online too, you can actually do that. So if you have issues, we are going to do that. So you can actually reach out. Please, can you make those videos? Okay, Raji Ademola, I said, can we make the videos down so we can easily revise even when out of. Okay, you can easily revise. Okay, I will reach out to the community manager. I'm not in charge of the videos, I'm in charge of the class. So you have to understand that I'm not in charge of the videos. I'm in charge of the class. I'll do my video and send it so that everybody can learn, and then I teach you on analysis like that. So I can actually send your request to the community manager so that we can have that. So please, I want another question. Okay, fine. Okay, Innocent, you said it, I've answered your question. That's beautiful. Okay. Okay, Chisom, Chinozo Samuel, Paul, you be number 14. Number 14. Okay, you learned about the data type, structure, and structure, qualitative, quantitative, and it is even fascinating. Thanks. Okay, wow, that's nice. Thank you so much. That's that. Please, all these things you need to digest them. When we get to practical class, the practical class is going to be now. I said the other time, some of you are not around. I'm going to repeat that. The practical class, some of you we are going to be given a mini task. You submit at a particular time into mail. So we are going to give you some tasks. You do some when we start your functions now. So understand functions, basic functions in Excel. Do those tasks you submit. You do the tasks you submit. You said or submit Excel file. So it's not that you copy and paste. No, you submit. Yeah. And then your mini projects, we are going to be submitting all those ones too, because it's going to be part of. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Is Windows 10 okay? I have Excel Windows 10 in my system. Yes, Windows 10 is okay. Have you tried? Probably I should reach out to me so that we talk. Have you tried installing it? Is it giving you issue? What aspect? So because we have Excel software for every window, can be character, number, and text. E.g., now I'm confused. Okay, can be character. Okay, now we have something called after this. Oh, okay. Now after this class, after the first section, you are going to, that is part one. We have part two, part three of the class. So by God's grace, you should get that this week. Now, your your data basically we have formats, we have string, we have boolean, we have different data formats. We have numbers, different data formats. We have numbers, string, boolean, and all like that. Floating, you get. So don't get confused. In the next class, I'm going to be explaining that part. So you check the videos, you get more data, and then in the next class, you'll be seeing examples of those data sets. So take your time, digest those ones. Then the next one we get to understand them. Then we have character. Okay, we have character, variable, string, and all like that. Okay, who is this? Okay, Ade. Okay, Jonah. Okay, you'll be number 15. You'll be number 15 like that. Jonah, you'll be number 15. You learned data analysis, data and differences of. Okay, that's fine. Raji Ademola, please. Yeah, you are saying variable string. I don't get that. I don't get that. Please, I want to be sure of that. I want to be sure of that. Not wasting much time. I'm going to say this for the last time. If you're on this chat and then presently, please presently, please tell us what you have learned in the class. I have reasons why I'm saying that. Tell us what you have learned in the class so that we get to learn together and you can get your mark for this. Uncommon data collection. Okay, what is the main difference between Excel and Google Sheet? Oh, that's good. Okay, let me answer that. What is the main difference between Excel and Google Sheet? And can we use same formula for them? Same function are common with Excel. Okay, fine. Yes, Esther, I said it the other time. Esther, I told you the other time that you should reach out. Fine. Sam, let me explain this one, please, and I want everybody to actually listen. When it comes to spreadsheets, everything is called spreadsheet. When it comes to spreadsheets, we have Google Sheet, we have Excel. So under spreadsheets, we have Excel and Google Sheet. Now, Excel is a software. Google Sheet is another one. Now, the truth be told, if you understand Excel, you can use the same application on your you can use the same application on your Google Sheet. The truth, the interface might actually look a little bit different because Excel is a little bit sophisticated, like the arrangement is sophisticated, but the sheet looks almost alike. Then you're doing your formatting, doing your validation and all like that. It is on Google Sheet also. Everything can be done on Google Sheet, but some cannot be done on Google Sheet. But the process of doing those things are different. Just as if you have photo grid using it for video, using your Canva for video, you get the same result, but you get, we have different AI tools like that. You get the same result but different interface. That is how it works. But it is how you can maneuver through your interface. That is how you can get your results. Esther, I said it's convenient to reach out to me so that you can get that. Okay. For Yusuf Sulaiman, I think you have gotten. Let me check. Yusuf, I check if. Okay, you will be number 16. Yusuf Sulaiman, please note that. Yusuf Sulaiman, please note that. Okay. Okay, Sam, okay, I'm not giving you number. Let me give you 17 like that. But okay, you asked a question, you did not tell us what you actually learned from class. Okay, fine. That's 17. 17. Yusuf Sulaiman, 17. Okay. 17. That's that on that. Okay. Fine. Do we have any? I learned different data types. Okay. Oyinkan Sola Alimi. That's 18. That's 18. 18. Okay. Now, because of time, and because of I know that many of us have a lot of things we want to do today. Now, get my own conclusion about this is number one, get the full understanding of what is being sent to you in the video. It is not only about the assessment alone. Get to understand it so that when you are given project, because you are going to be given project and you're going to apply everything you have learned. Hmm. So that when you get to understand, you can apply them when work starts. Most of you understand now that you are still free. When I give analysis to work on, I give you data set to clean. I know some of you 1 week you will not be done. Okay, so I want you to totally understand all the details. Please note all the details, understand all details, so that you can get to apply everything you have learned on the data set. Okay, fine. If you don't have any other question, I think we need to call it a day. I think I have the last number I gave was to Sulaiman. Okay, Sam. Okay, 17, right? 17. So now this is what we are going to do for everybody like that. Please now, please, I need everybody. Chat me up with your number, and then after that, it was wait, Oyinkan Salalimi. So are you saying 18? Are you giving yourself 18 yourself? Ah, are you giving yourself 18? I'm still on 17. Oh. Tell me what you have learned. Oh. Write what you have learned in the last class. I learned different data collection tools. Summary. So that I can remember. Okay, that's me. That's me. You gave me. Okay, I gave you 18. Okay, fine. No problem. Fine. If you are still online, we need to go now so that we can actually have a wonderful day. Now, please, if you're online, I know some of us, some of our classmates, they got it. Your numbers, write it on the chat box now. I need to get as many of us. You have 17, and I have this documented too. So for the class, if you don't have any other question, I think we need to call it a day. If you don't have any other question, we need to call it a day. Like that's it's just rolling. Okay, the network. Okay. Can we hear me? Can we hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can we hear me, please? Can we hear me? I want to be sure. Can we hear me? If you can hear me now, okay, 16. Gist number 2 years. Okay, some people are saying they can't hear me. Raji Ademola is saying they can't hear me. Oh, fine, fine. So, but please write your number here so that we can. Okay, fine. You said you can hear me now, so that's beautiful. So for that, please check your yeah, the Google Sheet. Okay, there's a question that I went to Google Sheet. I told you if you can work on Excel. Excel is sophisticated than Google Sheet, basically. So if you can work on Google on Excel, you can work on Google Sheet. So that is not a challenge. So wait, do you need Google Sheet? Google Sheet. You have been after Google Sheet, Google Sheet. Probably are into research too. Okay, fine. If you can work on Excel, you can work on Google Sheet. I said that the other time. Okay, please write your number on the screen. So in the next 3 minutes, we'll be done from this live stream. So we can actually move with the speed of light. So please check your videos, get understanding. If you need more understanding on how to do that, probably an extra class basically, you can reach out to me now to talk about that. If you have issues with your Excel, your software, you can reach out basically. And then if you okay, fine. Okay, just numbers. So now please or probably you are too fast or probably we are too slow, but it's basically because of your understanding. Because we know that normally we are going to do a physical class for we're going to do a physical class for this. You are you are going to take a lot of time. So that's why I'm not giving you Raji. I thought I gave you number before. But you're online now. And I said I gave you number. You have forgotten your number. Or which one? Okay. I will note that. I will note that. Okay, so okay, 19. Okay, now let's do. So we do 19 for you. We do 19. Ah, let me. Oyenkansola, we have seen your 18. I saw it already. I saw it already. I saw it already. Faith, you don't have number. You are just joining us. Why did you come late to class? The only reason why you can get number is tell us what you have learned from the video. You can't get number if you don't tell us what you have learned from the video. Okay, when we do practical class, you get to understand. You get to understand. Google Sheet. You want to learn Google Sheet. I told you it's the same interface. When you understand Excel, you want to see. Or unless if you want a special class for Google Sheet, if you want a special class for Google Sheet, reach out to me. Your curriculum talks about Excel, and then this interface is the same. I've explained several times. If you want extra class on Google Sheet, Sam, okay, reach out so that we that. Faith Danny, I'm waiting for you. We have 1 more minute. I need to go now. We need to go. We need to go now. Don't worry, all the videos are self-explanatory. If you have issues, you can reach out. If you need extra class, reach out. Then now I need your review. I need your review. If you have learned something, write I've learned something so that I can leave for this class. Faith Danny, I'm waiting for you. I know the last number. This week video. Can I do that later? Eh? Is it this week video? The one we learned this week video. The what you learned this week video. Say, can I do that later? Can you do that later? That is your choice. Oh. You might not want to do it at all. It's your choice, but you have to tell me what you have learned to get your mark and to get your number. So, okay, fine. Okay, fine. So that's nice. So I need to go now. Please, if you enjoy the class, write on the chat. I enjoy the class. Thank you. Any of your review, please put it. Don't be shy. Just put it on the chat. Let's see. If you want to add emoji, fine. It's good. If you're about getting to understand, review on that. I need a review on that. Cool. Okay. So I need your review. Okay, well done. So I enjoyed the section. Today is better than last week. Affected by. Okay. Thanks for the class. I enjoyed it. Okay, thank you so much. Bolaji, thank you for the section. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Don't worry, we are going to be diving. We are going to and don't worry. We are going to use data analysis for something great. Okay, thank you. Kings Ksoft, thank you so much. I like that. I think the network is not like bad. Sam, okay, thank you so much. A comprehensive class. Thank you, Raji. The lesson is clear enough. Wow, that's nice. That's beautiful. I like that. I like that. Okay, fine. I think with this, I think I need to say thank you to everybody. So so we just end the class today like this. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for your reviews. Thank you for your class. Note this. This is your okay. You like the way the class are segmented, not too long. Yes, so that we can get to understand. Even with the network glitching, probably at your own end, it was amazing. Okay, I get, I understand, I understand. You know, Nigeria can be like that sometimes. So we get better every day. We get better every day. So thank you so much for your class. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. Yes, 30 minutes. Now the video is actually long, like that. Then it has different section. So you get the other part. It is more than 30 minutes. The video is more than 30 minutes. You get the other part. You get, so it's like that. Thank you for that. Yes, okay. I get that. I get that. Thanks for the class. Ademo Jonah, did you get number? If you don't have your number, please write so that you not. Yes, I get that. Please write so that you not. Yes, I get that. Sam, okay, I get that. I mean your video record. Yes, yes. Then there'll be some times like that to be. I will do some casting on this YouTube channel so that people can actually see some practical aspects of the class. Time to explain. Oh wow, that's good. Taking your time to explain. Okay, fine. This is the end of the class. Thank you so much. We can leave the section. I'll be ending the section. I'll run this the live stream now. Thank you. God bless you. Make sure you do your revision well. Digest it. Take your time. Excellence is not by rushing it. It's by understanding what you have been taught. So take your time and fly. Um, Joy. Joy is saying she doesn't have number. Tell us what. Tell us what you learned in that class. I'm waiting for you. We can actually leave the live stream. Thank you. I'm waiting for Joy. Joy, I'm waiting for you. You're bearing my sister's name. So, what did you learn in the last video? Then I give you number. What did you learn? I think apart from Faith Danny, there's a guy that actually okay, Jonah. They have number. Okay, write your number there. Okay, fine. I think I need to go now. Joy, thank you so much. Now, what you're going to do for me? Okay, now for the last part of for as many of us that are not around that have left, Please, let's do it like this. Okay, okay, fine, fine. I get that. Now let's do it like this. Your numbers, please, now immediately send your numbers to me on WhatsApp. Yeah, I think that one is better so that people can. So people actually came and then they have gone. So send your number on WhatsApp. Send your number on WhatsApp. Send your number. And then that is shown. Okay, Joy, we'll make 20. Okay, fine, fine, no problem. Joy, we'll make it 20. Jessica, I just coming to this. Tell everybody to send their number to me on WhatsApp. Please send your number on WhatsApp. Send your number on WhatsApp. Send your number on WhatsApp. Send your order on WhatsApp. So we have number. So I'm going to work alongside with what is here already. So let's see. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Send your number on WhatsApp. If you have gotten number. Joy, you are 20. Yes, 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 you are 20. Joy, you are 20. Joy, you are 20. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are 20. Number. Just celebrate. Send, get, tell us what you learned in the. I give you a number. Then we leave the live stream. I need to end this class now. I'm waiting for Jessica. I'm waiting for Celebrate. Send your number. I said send your number. Send what you have learned in the video for the last class. After sending that, I'll give you a number. Then send your number to me on WhatsApp immediately. Send the number to me on WhatsApp immediately. On WhatsApp immediately. Send your number to me on WhatsApp immediately. What do you have learned? I'm waiting for others you can leave. I'm waiting for Joy and Celebrate. What have you learned in the last class? Before I end the live section, then I give you your number. No, sorry, Jessica. Joy already has 20. Then Jessica and directly. When you go slide directly. I said send it to me directly. You can't send it on the group. You can't send it on the group. I'm sending it to me directly. You send it to me directly. Directly send your number to me directly. Send your number directly. Send your number to me directly. Your number. So I have like 3 minutes of identifying numbers. City Bright, you don't have a number yet because you are just joining us. Tell me in the last class. You haven't sent yours. Then Jessica, I learned about the data types and its collection method. Is it? Is it? Okay. Jessica, yeah, tell us data types. Tell us data types and collection method. Just mention anyone. Write it. Then City Bright, you learn the importance of various tools that SQL spreadsheet. I just writing. I did not get that. Okay, for you coming late and then Kenny, so you get Jessica, you do 21, while Cedar Bright do 22. Jessica, you do 21, Cedar Bright do 22. So send that to me directly on WhatsApp now. Thank you so much. God bless you. 21, 22. Okay, thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Questions or you need to actually reach out, you can go on WhatsApp. Thank you. Need to end the stream now.